Hey, how you doing?
MP, nice to meet you.
Oh, you know my name.
It would be weird if I didn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're right on time for your meeting with Mr. Novak. Elevator's over there.
Cool. Yeah, thank you so much.
Olive.
Olive, wow, that's a nice name. It's a pleasure to meet you, Olive.
Nice to meet you, too. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay. Yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95%. We identify key influencers in our biggest target demos.
Shaking, MP.
What up, kid?
What's going on, man? Yo, I appreciate you being here, but like I said, you ain't gotta do this.
What? This is the in-person treatment that you hired me for. Look, just remember this day when Barry and Associates shows up, trying to see if you need a new agent, all right?
All right, yo, fair enough, man. So where do we start, man? Let's go on this little tour.
Well, are you ready, Sire?
Don't do that. Cut the little butler act, man. Act normal, bro.
Yeah, that didn't even feel right.
Yeah, it wasn't.
All right, but check it out. First up, we have the only runway in the world. All right, so check this out.
Talk to me.
Down this way, you got the press room. Now, anytime you got...
Here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, coach.
Humble and hardworking. With qualities like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
Keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
Hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Good. So, we got together and talked about it, and I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wings set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Bridges out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. And for the Heat, the wings set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with... And Brent, finally it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Chicago.
Caleb Martin comes in for Young. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Outside for Lowry. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 5 now.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
Lowry against MP. Pass to Caruso. MP sets the screen for Caruso. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Dedmon kicks to Martin. Pass to Strus. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Mack looking around. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 2. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Victor's showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. That's a nice pass.
Lowry against MP. Dedmon with the block. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Oladipo against DeRozan. Oladipo right side. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Team foul number 4. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Kobe White.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
Miami Heat, 24. The Bulls, 26. Your team.
For Miami, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Thaddeus Young. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyler Hero. And Mack kicks to Drummond. And stolen by Dedmon. Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's MP. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Driving to the basket. Mack, no luck. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Oladipo. Knocks down the 3-ball. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GM.
Team foul. First personal foul. Team foul number 4. On the Bulls, Matt. 2.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Matt. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
All alone. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Mack. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside for Lowry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. DeRozan in the corner. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and it's in there. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Butler with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
And Matt kicks to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. That'll do it for the first half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, they should be considered the favorites in that one. But they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. That's when they get in trouble.
Don't want to fall into a trap game.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Miami Heat.
They've been disciplined offensively, taking care of the ball and working for good looks. And that's limited fast break opportunities for their opponent.
Disciplined, like Kenny at a steakhouse.
Indeed, baby. No steak right now.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And got
Substitution on the field. Now at the line.
Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Thaddeus Young. Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Oladipo is out there with Martin. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Hero in at the one spot. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Kicks to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his third assist on the night. Hero against MP. To the inside. Here's Drummond, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Oladipo for three. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Oladipo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Caruso finds Matt for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
57.
Max Strus is checked in for Victor Oladipo, and it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. Adebayo against Drummond. Lets it go from deep. The Heat with a fresh 14. Adebayo kicks to Young. Here's Strus. Miami no good on that time either. And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Green is out there with White. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. Pass to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Hero kicks to Strus. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Drummond in the post. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a...
Your Miami Heat, 101. The Bulls, 77. Thank you for coming here and cheering on your team. Please get home safe, and we look forward to seeing you at our next visit.
Hey, MP, you're needed in the press room.
Can I get a, hey, MP, how was the game? You look really good out there. How you feeling out there?
Hey, how are you feeling? Also, you're needed in the press room.
Okay, so we could just skip the small talk then.
Yeah, follow me. I'm gonna give you a rundown of the situation. We don't have much time, so I need you to listen closely because I will not be repeating myself.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Obviously, they're gonna want to ask questions about how you played. So if you feel like you underperformed at all, you're gonna want to call on John Luck. If you feel like you underperformed at all, you're gonna want to call on John Luck because his whole thing is access, so he's bound to lob you a softball or two. If you're feeling confident, you're gonna want to call on Nate White, the man fans love to hate. His #1 goal is to stir up controversies, so if you messed up even a little bit, he's gonna be all over that. Also, he's going to have a couple Shep questions to throw your way, so if you want to get into that, then he's your guy. The other major player on the beat is Candace Green. She's not here today, but she likes to get into the longer view of things, really get into the X's and O's, so if you want to brag about your basketball IQ, she is your person to call on.
Okay. All right, hey, is there, someone that you would choose first if you were me? Like, hey, everyone. Hey, hold on. How about we go with my homie over here?
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
The work I put in. I take my craft seriously, and I maximize my efforts each and every day. So if the results aren't there, that's unfortunate, but I always make sure I put myself in the best possible position to succeed. The results will come.
So your preparation gives you confidence. Makes perfect sense. Wishing you luck in your next one.
Appreciate it, John. Okay, next question. John,
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, if we're being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. So you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. It's there. For me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. And I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right? Thanks,
Tell me
MP.
about it. Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, MP.
One area where I'd like some mentorship.
Under the tree of learning.
I'd like buy-in from standpoint of reciprocity. Well, if we can get the younger guys to run the team like our starter, the roster becomes more.
Tough loss.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.